Lately, I've been thinking, are the puppet strings in my blind spot? Most of you rappers are livestock in somebody's pocket like iPods. iPhones, I know, guess I'm not the market. I was born pretty good, Charlotte. Not trendy to know my jargon. Feeling old like I don't get caught in.
What's up, everybody? It's Skulls, and today I'm going to be reacting to I Hate Hip Hop by Macdonald. This has been the most requested one since the last one I did. The title of the song's a little weird, obviously, since he's a hip hop artist. I actually could probably relate to this because I used to rap pretty much my whole life. Even in elementary school, I used to rap songs about my cat, stupid shit like that. But I was always messing with the art. And I was rapping all the way up until my college years. But after some misfortunes in my life, I just kind of stepped away from it. But I was already kind of up to the edge, and I had frustrations where I felt like people wanted me to rap a certain way that I didn't like, promoting things that I didn't believe in, and I just felt very discouraged by the end. I just kind of jumped ship. But having coming back and entered the YouTube community a little bit more, there seems like there's a lot of people starving for the same thing I am, which is more like hearing different perspectives, hearing people talk about things that are more philosophical or more meaningful. So I probably can relate to what he's saying in this song, but I'm not gonna put words in his mouth or anything. These are just my thoughts going in. So we're just gonna hop into it, see what he has to say.
Yeah, I'm not a YouTube rapper, come on, give me credit. I don't need to do reactions to get views, okay, I said it. Not a label rapper, I'm way too offensive. Go.
This is like the third song in a row where he's making fun of people who react to him. And I don't appreciate it. No, but seriously, I get what he's saying. There's a lot of people who just use his name to get views, get clicks, opposed to reactors who actually enjoy listening to music, enjoy dissecting music, and want to build communities. I can't say that I'm completely not guilty of that. I mean, there's a lot of subscribers that have come in through and have listened to my music as a result, and I'm grateful for that. I mean, that's just kind of a product of YouTube and the internet. Is these algorithms cater to the biggest people, and the only way to really get people to listen to you is by either having a boatload of money to throw at marketing strategies or use someone else's name to gain traction. It's kind of an unfortunate truth. It is what it is. People gotta eat. People are gonna do what they have to do to make a living. And hey man, if reacting to stuff is your passion, I say go for it.
Clickbait, I'm in millions independent. I'm not a mumble rapper, y'all understand every single word. I'm not taking Xanax, rapping about money, liquor, and girls. Not a SoundCloud rapper, I got hits you actually have heard. I exist outside the internet, done shows around the world. Not a boom bap rapper, I'm not stuck in 1990. I like Wu-Tang, but that vibe is kinda old and grimy. Not a conscious rapper, autos rappers sound like SJ Dubs. Not a gangster rapper, cool enough without being a thug. I'm not country rap, I don't play guitar, I don't drive a truck, I don't chew tobacco, get the Chevy stuck 10 feet of mud. I'm not horrorcore, I don't paint my face, I don't trip. I can only be myself and I am Tom Macdonald. I think I gotta let him know, hey, hey, hey. And let me say it from the soul, man.
All right, just before he goes into the hook, I see what he's doing. He's basically pointing out all the different type of rappers that are around, and he's basically saying that he's not like any of those. He's one in a million, and he's flossing about it. And hey man, cool, that's cool. You don't want to be a clone. You want to be you and be unapologetically you.
Think I gotta let him know, hey, hey, hey. And let me say it from the soul, man. I hate hip-hop. How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say. I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as their names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop. The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout in the chain. I'm not...
Okay, so again, like I've said in the past, I'm not like the hugest fan of his hooks. That one wasn't too bad. I really liked what he was saying in it. I felt like it really got across what he's trying to say with the song as a whole, at least so far. I know we're only a verse and a hook deep, but really well mixed. Feels like there's a crowd around his vocals in the middle. It just gives it a nice push, and I really like that. All right, let's hop back into it.
The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout in the chain. I'm not a mainstream rapper, I think they're pathetic. I don't compromise my vision just so I can sell some records. I'm not underground, that means it's hard to sell it. I got mass appeal of Master being catchy with a message. I'm not white boy rap, I actually got the juice producing caught a vibe. Bumping Eminem don't mean that all you boomers really rhyme. Not a corny rapper spitting every song in double time. Say so much and don't say nothing, bunch of garbage in your lines. Not a little rapper, I ain't.
So he's going after the fast flow rappers. He did it in No Response as well. I kind of feel similar. I like to mess around with fast rapping, but I like to slow it down and actually talk about things that matter, make sure people hear me. I just feel like there's so many fast flow songs that aren't memorable, but a lot of Tom's songs are memorable because he's saying something that's very either polarizing or relevant or deep, and that's why he's successful as he is.
Double time, say so much and don't say nothing, bunch of garbage in your lines. Not a little rapper, I ain't auto-tuning every song. I ain't making tunes exclusively for drinking at the club. Not a candy rapper, I ain't making albums full of pop. I ain't Macklemore, Logic, Lil Dicky, or Asher Roth. I ain't emo rap, I ain't shedding tears.
Wow, can't believe he mentioned Asher Roth. By the way, if you guys haven't listened to Asher Roth since I Love College, go listen to his new album. It's actually really good. A lot of good features on it. The beats are awesome. It's like a super smooth, chill, vibey album.
Macklemore, Logic, Lil Dicky, or Asher Roth. I ain't emo rap, I ain't shedding tears. I don't cut myself, I don't romanticize suicide upon mental health. I ain't backpack rap, that's my granddad's rap. Please don't take this as a diss, I'm just on Macdonald. I think I gotta let him know. Hey, hey, hey. And let me say it from.
That was an interesting line about romanticizing mental health. I wonder if that was a dig at NF. Again, I'm not like super up to date on hip hop. I mean, it is scary. I mean, like, I know they talked about like 13 Reasons Why in it being unethical because you're actually glamorizing suicide, and there's been studies shown that actually prove that. I haven't seen the studies myself, but I've seen a lot of talk about this, and it's kind of like when people shoot up a school, actually saying the name actually incentivizes more shooters to go out there and do shootings, which would make sense to me because obviously they want the attention for doing something like that. They want to kind of be immortalized. There was a line in Breaking Bad, I remember Walt Jr. said it to Walt, the good guys never get ink like the bad guys. And it's true. That's a problem with people in general, and the media does not help.
I think I gotta let him know. And let me say it from the soul, man. I hate hip-hop. How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say? I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as they names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop. The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout in a chain.
Yeah, the whole culture's cancer is a little bit too much. There's definitely a big portion that is, but there's a new wave of rappers that are coming out and being a lot more introspective and philosophical. Tom's one of them. I feel like they've been a positive influence, and hopefully this is the start of things kind of turning around in the genre for a positive direction.
The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout in a chain.
I'm so used to hearing people hate, I get it. Hip-hop hates me and I hate it too. It's been this way forever. I don't move like them, I'll never be accepted. I got rich without a cosign. I won't hold you cause you're jealous. I don't want the clout, I don't need a friend. Y'all can keep your beats. Never signed a deal so every dollar goes to me. I've been humble, ain't been flexing, ain't been showing off my blessings. Maybe I should take a second to make sure y'all get the message. I'm a beast mode, check the teeth glow. I don't need dough. Everything is Fendi, Gucci, Sachi, Louis V. Oh, nothing new to me, no. Too much green to keep, bro. $100,000 every hour that I sleep for. I don't talk about it cause the way my mama raised me good. All these rappers hate me, if they don't I'll say they maybe should. HOG the army, they say crazy is as crazy does. So watch yourself, blood on our hands, don't bother us, we bathe in blood.
I hate hip-hop. How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say? I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as they names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop. The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout in a chain.
I love when he says, I hate hip hop, and there's just like a crowd behind him. It sounds awesome. This song was really good. I actually really liked this one. Shout out to Nova again. I mean, the way the camera was just spinning, that was sick. The guys behind Tom with the red faces on them, that was sick too. It's just a very memorable visual. Also, Evan did a great job as well. What he did in the third verse there, he put the distortion effects on there. I don't know how much Evan has to do with changing up the beat or the beat creation, but I really liked how the beat kind of cut out at the end of verse 3. There's almost like this weird kind of sound really faintly in the background. It almost reminded me of the Joker's theme song in The Dark Knight. It was just kind of the string kind of created that weird intensity. And it was a nice way to flow right into the hook and just drop like that. Also in the first verse when Tom was singing, I really liked how there was an octave higher, him singing over himself. It just sounded really cool. It gave it a lot of life. I think overall I really liked the song. The hook is a little off to me, but the verses, these verses are always so good. And maybe that's part of why I have a problem with this hook sometimes. It's almost like polarizing how awesome his verses are, and then his hooks are just like decent. And his verses make up for it, but it's a little jarring that his verses and his lyrics and his message, he just attacks it in the verses, and the hooks just feel a little bit like he's pulling back. And that's not to hate on Tom or anything. I mean, hooks are hard to come up with. I mean, hooks are the thing I worry about the most when I'm creating a song. There's a lot of times I'll be hopping into a beat and I'll be listening to it, and if I can't come up with a hook, we'll move on to the next beat. Because most people care mostly about the hook. And if you can't make it hooky, it's going to be harder to get people to listen. But all right, everybody. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for hanging out with me and listening to this. I really like this song. Nova's a beast. Evan's a beast. Tom's a beast. They're just all awesome at what they do. I'm probably just going to stay on the Tom Macdonald train for a little bit and just kind of go through his whole thing, go through the journey. Then maybe I'll start looking at other artists. So feel free to leave any suggestions down there. If it's other artists, I'll write it down. I'll keep a list. But yeah, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, let me know what you thought of the video, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.